Ciao ragazze e ragazzi, sono Govinda e oggi continueremo a giocare a Cathy Rain. Fatemi sapere qui sotto nei commenti se questa serie vi sta piacendo e vi ricordo che sul mio canale potete trovare tanti indie games che sicuramente vi piaceranno, quindi dategli un'occhiata. E basta, continuiamo. Oh yeah! E siamo qui nella casa, anzi nel dormitorio dove si trova Cathy e la sua amica Eileen che mi piace tanto. Parliamo con lei.
Hey, E, got a sec?
Sure thing, Kathy. What's up?
Ah, there's nothing to talk.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
They
questo...
seem like that's just it. It could just...
I don't believe...
Gee.
Oh,
Scusate, questo l'avevamo già chiesto. E questo?
so what am I supposed to do with this?
I don't know. I thought it might help you find the place where that picture was taken.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I already showed her that.
Ok. E questa foto?
I already showed her that.
Bene. E la chiave?
I don't need to show her that.
Bene.
I should get back to the investigation.
Okie dokie.
Okidoki. E se andiamo fuori?
All right, I'm off. Peace out, E.
Okie dokie. Good luck and see you later.
Ok, quindi siamo usciti fuori. E dove andiamo? Oh, abbiamo 3 nuove location. Ok, e dove andare? Io direi prima di tutto andare alla foresta. Ma sì, dai, andiamo alla foresta. Partiamo dall'ultima. Ecco, quello lì era...
Well, this is it. This is where the picture was taken.
Sì,
I'm not sure what I expected to find here.
secondo me...
I need to clear my head.
Ah, deve fumare di nuovo. Ragazzi, non fumate, fumare fa male. Facciamolo fare solo nei videogame. Oh, e chi è questo?
What the?
What?
We've met before, haven't we?
Nei sogni? Nope, just no. I remember a creepy bald dude with makeup. Sì, infatti. I doubt it. You look like you just escaped from a circus. Va bene. I don't think so, Mr. Clean, unless seeing you face on a bottle of detergent counts. Tipo come Mastro Lindo. E vabbè, io direi la prima.
Nope, just no. I'd remember a creepy bald dude with makeup.
Memories can deceive, Kathy. Dig deeper.
Who are you?
Infatti, chi
How do
sei?
you know my name?
Oh, ma chi
You
sei?
told me, remember?
Oh! Huh?
I feel strange. Am I dreaming?
Eh sì,
It's the mending. I will try to facilitate.
You're not real. I'm lying asleep in my bed right now.
Focus, Kathy. Listen to the drowned girl.
You mean Lily? What about her?
She's the anomaly, the missing refrain, the convergence point of things past and events yet to happen.
Dial down the metaphors a notch, would you, Mr. Kafka? I get enough of that shit in English class.
Mr. Kafka, nailed it.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint. I'm glad, given how much trouble I went through to be here. You see, my name was taken from me, so I claimed a color in its stead. The next time we meet, you'll know the exact hue of red. You're on the right path, Kathy. Follow your grandfather, and everything will work out in the end.
What? What? Cioè, come abbiamo...
Wait, what? How did I get here?
Infatti.
Am I going crazy? Am I turning into mom?
Ma com'è possibile? Cioè, che è andata alla casa... Va bene. Vediamo là dentro, dai. Vediamo se c'è la nonna. Oh, dear.
Oh, hello, dear. Glad to see you again so soon.
Hi, Grandma. I just thought I'd drop by.
Sure, hon. Stay as long as you'd like.
E che si fa? Cioè, dove dobbiamo andare? Dove andiamo? Parliamo con lei, dai.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Ci sono un bel po' di cose di cui parlare. Allora, prima di tutto Lily Myers.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
Ecco, sicuramente. Church.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
Ok. Questo.
Do you know anything about this flower, Grandma?
I can't say that I do. I remember seeing it growing in the woods, but I didn't think much of it at the time.
E questi segni?
What do you see in this picture, Grandma?
I have no idea, but it's quite an eerie display. What is it?
I'm trying to figure that out. I found the picture hidden in the attic.
Oh, come to think of it, the trees do look similar to the ones in Conwell Woods.
Yeah, it was taken somewhere in that area. I found out that the flower in the picture matches a rare local species.
Aren't you clever? Do let me know if you come across anything else.
Ok. E questa foto?
I already showed her that.
Ah sì, avevamo già scelta. E la chiave anche, se non ricordo male. Floppy disk, non credo che la nonna ce ne
I
frega.
already showed her that.
Gliene freghi niente. E basta.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Sì, ma adesso voglio ritornare di nuovo nella foresta. Ci sono numeri da chiamare? Vediamo. Vediamo. No, perché cioè, ma già parlato con tutti. Proviamo un attimo a chiamare Wade Residence di nuovo. Vediamo che succede. Se risponde.
Wade Residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain.
Hello again, Miss Rain.
Non c'è niente di cui parlare, vabbè.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Very well. Feel free to call back if you have any more questions.
Ok. Bene, non c'è niente che dobbiamo cercare qui. Church of the Holy
No
Trinity.
result for that.
Strano. Strano che non ci sia niente della
This
chiesa.
looks fresh. Grandma must.
Questo abbiamo cercato 10.000 volte. Quindi possiamo uscire, dai. E non sta più piovendo. Ah, sì, potevamo andare sopra, in soffitta. Ma no, non c'era niente da cercare. Bene, ma se andiamo di nuovo alla foresta? No, vabbè, dai, adesso... Quindi, sì. Andiamo alla penultima. Questo cos'è? Community Clinic. Questo è l'uomo che era in carcere, no?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Ok, credevo volessi parlare con... Parliamo con questo strano, Bam. Ehi, Bam.
We meet again, Mr. Homeless Guy.
Homeless? That's the worst thing I ever heard of, and totally untrue.
So, what's up with the trash can? Digging for treasure?
Well, I'm just going through a rough patch. By the way, you owe me $10.
Ah sì, dobbiamo dare 10 euro.
Nah, you agreed to 7.
You're busting my balls here.
Better get those balls checked out in this clinic then.
So cold. Like a stake through the heart.
What do they call you anyway?
Goober. Everyone calls me Goober.
Goober.
All right. I'm Kathy.
Pleasure to meet you.
I'm Kathy. Ask what his story is. Consult notes. Consultiamo le note.
I need to ask you a few questions.
Sounds serious. Ask away.
Allora, sì. Church of the Holy Trinity.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy
Chiediamola a
Trinity?
tutti.
I'd say they're good people. Isaac the priest is, anyway. His dad, Father Bill, on the other hand, though, he and the people he had around him were into some weird shit.
What kind of weird shit?
I
Infatti.
don't know, they were like a cult or something, with Billy Praise himself at the top. Really shifty bunch of folks. Isaac turned it all around when his dad kicked the bucket, made it a proper church.
Interesting. Do you know anyone else who was involved in the old church?
Not really. I tried to stay as far away from those people as possible. Ask Isaac about it. He's a friendly guy.
Ok.
All right. I might do that.
Lily Myers.
What do you know about Lily Myers' art?
Nothing but hearsay. People say it was pretty deranged.
Ok, Charles Wade.
Do you know who Charles Wade is?
Sure, he's been holed up in this clinic for the last couple of weeks.
You saw Charles Wade go in there?
Well, yeah. I just told you, man.
How did he look?
Okay, I guess. Still walking, at least.
Per fortuna quindi è andata in questa clinica.
Do
Cocky?
you recognize the nickname Cocky?
Why, I used to call myself that back in Nam. Oh, how I miss that marvelous youthful ego of mine.
Why do I even bother?
Lily Myers.
Do you know who Lily Myers was?
Yep, my dad was the one who found her floating in the lake.
Really? What can you tell me about her?
Ah, geez, not a lot. I mean, teenage girls, man, they're like their own species. Impossible to figure out. Not to mention how that entire family ain't, like, people-friendly.
Now that's an understatement. Nearly started brawling with Sue the first time I met her.
She could sure deal out a mean whooping, that lady.
Ok, l'incidente dell'81.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
I most certainly do.
Perché?
What? Tell me.
Infatti.
Are you sure you want to know? Not everyone can handle the truth.
Dimmi la verità.
Oh, just spit it out.
Ecco,
Okay, here we go. Ready?
dimmi.
Abducted by aliens.
Lo sapevo. Alieni.
I should have known better.
Oh, I saw it, man. A big, huge light. I was a bit drunk at the time, but I had my reasons. My wife had just left me, taking the dog, not to mention I was being conscripted for the war. But I'm telling you, those goddamn aliens took him and they experimented on him. And that's why he was so messed up when they put him back.
Lo sapevo, ragazzi.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Open your mind, man.
Ok, ma se gli diamo una sigaretta?
Wanna smoke, buddy?
Nah, I got stage 2 lung cancer. I'm keeping it under control with a fruitarian diet.
Oddio. Mi dispiace. Vediamo la
Do you
chiesa.
know anything about this flower?
It's red?
Grazie.
Enlightening.
Sei molto intelligente.
Do you know what this is?
Chinese fireworks, of course. I grew up in Shanghai. I know what I'm talking about. They used to call me Dong Pai, meaning round-eyed baldy. Those were some rough years. I miss the food, not to mention the women. Got 2 kids down there now, Maylin and Little Pig.
Time to hit the off switch now, buddy.
Ok. Fotografia?
Do you recognize these men?
That's your granddad, right?
Yeah. What about the other two?
No idea. I think my face blindness is acting up again.
Okay.
Teaser non lo vogliamo. Chiave.
Do you know what this key opens?
Your heart, mademoiselle?
Oh, brother.
Ok, abbiamo capito. Benissimo.
Okay, that's enough serious questions for now.
Alrighty.
Bene. Io chiederei un attimino la sua storia.
So, what's your story anyway?
My story?
Sì, dimmi.
Yeah, don't all bums have a story?
For your information, this is all just a dry streak in my showbiz career.
Is that so? I don't recognize you at all.
I used to have more hair.
Anche io.
That I actually believe.
Come on, man. Frankie Gold is my stage name. Surely you must have heard of me.
Not really, no.
Oh, come on. I have starred in dozens of Hollywood movies. Silence of the Lambert, Jacob's Bladder,
Bellissimo film.
Usual Surprises,
Non lo conosco.
Natural Bald Killers.
Non lo conosco.
Not ringing any bells.
Kids these days, no appreciation for quality cinema. Breaks my heart.
Showbiz career.
So, tell me about this acting career of yours.
What about it?
Allora, sì, The Silence of Lambert. All'inizio, anzi, Il silenzio degli innocenti. All'inizio, quando l'avevo incontrata, avevo pensato proprio questo. Jacob's Bladder, che diciamo una... che poi non è il vero titolo, anche questo, cioè... Anche questo è un titolo storpiato, che dovrebbe essere Jacob's Ladder. È un film, tra l'altro, da cui hanno che è servito di ispirazione per fare Silent Hill. The Usual Surprise non so quale titolo dovrebbe essere, Natural Bolt Killers nemmeno. Ma io direi di dare la seconda, dai.
I'm not sure I want to know what Jacob's bladder is about, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Jacob's Bladder. The tragic story of Jacob Cobb, a schizophrenic man who forms an imaginary romantic relationship with his bladder. During long and joyful monologues on the can, he starts referring to his nether regions by the name of Jenny. Sadly, before Jacob has a chance to elope with his sweetheart, he gets committed to an asylum due to increasingly erratic behavior. After a big fight with his paramour, Jacob refuses to pee for a week and he dies from a ruptured bladder.
Ok. Chiediamo la seconda.
Tell me about The Silence of Lambert.
Lawrence Lambert, a real estate agent, suddenly turns mute overnight. For weeks, he tries to communicate with customers using a self-invented sign language, only to realize that true love needs no communication at all. He marries his housekeeper, who only knows 2 words in English, yes and clean. In the end, Lawrence dies of a heart attack in the arms of his lovely wife, Consuelo Lambert Vasquez. Based on a true story.
Ok, seconda.
Give me the rundown on The Usual Surprises.
A lighthearted comedy taking place during the surprise birthday party of 34-year-old Sid McBacon. The story is told from 8 different perspectives to keep the audience guessing who the protagonist actually is. The movie ends with the biggest surprise of them all. Sid suddenly dies of an epileptic seizure. I guess it's more of a dark comedy.
Ok. E poi vi dico una cosa.
Natural Bald Killers?
It's a dystopian vision of the future where people are valued by the quality of their
Amo
hair.
le distopie.
The protagonist, Eddie Zephyr, turns bald in high school. One day, he has simply had enough of all the teasing and the bullying, and he completely snaps and heads out on a scalping spree in search of the perfect head of hair. Eddie makes his way to Mexico for an illegal hair transplant. However, he has an adverse reaction to the anesthesia and he dies on the operating table.
Ok, oddio. Raga, io secondo me queste descrizioni serviranno per qualcos'altro. Perché di solito quando uno fa il dialogo le cose che uno chiede spariscono man mano uno le chiede. E quindi sì, queste cose sono rimaste qui. Quindi significa che dopo dovremmo ritornare, secondo me, presumo, in questi dialoghi. Vabbè, back.
Oh, never mind.
Not the cultured type. I understand.
Consult notes, leave.
Okay, I'm off.
Bye!
Entriamo nella clinica, no?
No thanks. Women's magazines make my brain melt.
Questo l'avevo capito in effetti. Allora, andiamo da lei.
She looks bored out of her mind. Pretty understandable, to be honest.
E sembra che stia ascoltando musica invece di lavorare.
Excuse me, nurse?
Ehi!
Hey, nurse!
Yeah?
They don't pay you much, huh? Try not to strain yourself. Somebody around here hates their job. Vabbè. Direi la seconda. La seconda.
Try not to strain yourself.
Whatever. What do you want?
I'm here to see Charles Wade.
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Bullshit. I know he's here. Listen, it's okay. I'm a friend of the family.
No, you're not, and I said he's not here. Don't make me call security.
Oddio. Dai.
What a bitch. I need to get rid of her somehow.
E come? Questo fiore.
Eileen gave me this. Might contain useful information if I come across a specimen. I don't want to show her that.
Ok. E questo?
I don't see how those things work together.
Ah, aspetta, diamogli questo. Diamogli Una sigaretta.
Time for a smoke break, don't you think?
What?
You smoke?
No way. Those things will kill you.
Ok. Secondo me diamogli questo, dai.
That combination makes no sense.
Perché? Magari può ascoltare un po' di musica, no? Come si fa ad aprire qui? Come si fa? Cioè, dove sono le cassette? Dove sono le cassette? Non sono più qui. Bene, le cassette non ci sono. Teaser, diamogli il teaser.
I wish, but she'd just call security on me.
Oh, ok. E se clicchiamo lì? E sentiamo lì? Ah! E dove siamo andati? No.
No point. I wouldn't even know what room to go to.
Ok. Ma sì, comunque sì, potrei...
A calendar from 1991.
Ma come fai a vederlo da lì?
Guess they really liked that year.
Dobbiamo darle qualcosa che le possa servire. Diamogli la chiave, che ne so.
I don't want to show her that.
E la foto?
I don't want to show her that.
Ok. L'accendino?
I don't want to show her that.
Allora io direi di andare nell'altra location e vediamo che succede. Dai, via. Andiamo qui. Andiamo alla chiesa. Andiamo dalla chiesa.
Hello, Father.
Greetings, my child. I'm glad you decided to come here.
Yeah, but just so you know, I'm not here to join your church or anything.
Oh, I would never assume that.
Good. So, with that out of the way, I have some questions.
Anything you need. I'm Isaac Price.
Kathy Rain, but I'm guessing you figured that out already.
I did. Rumors spread quickly around here. So how can I be of service?
Allora, quindi adesso abbiamo tantissime domande da fare. Io partirei sempre dall'ultima, che è la chiesa.
Care to tell me the history of the church?
I'd be happy to. The story is a fascinating one. This church was founded by my father, William T. Price, in the 70s. Back then, he made his living as a traveling salesman and was driving through this area as he'd done so many times before. However, this day was different. My father held dark thoughts in his mind. He was angry, thinking of evil deeds, even considering swerving off the road into a rock and ending it all. Then suddenly, divine intervention. 3 bright lights appeared. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, the sign of God. This epiphany was the moment my father had been waiting for. He sold all of his belongings and took me and my brother to live with him here in Conwell Springs. Soon thereafter, he built this church and started gathering followers. They began to refer to him as Father Bill.
I take it that window up there resembles what he saw when he had this epiphany?
Indeed. The stained glass window depicts the Holy Trinity as witnessed by my father.
Do you know exactly when or where this event took place?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just curious. It's a captivating story.
Well, it was in the spring of 1971, but my father never told anyone where.
Okay, so what happened then?
People flocked to Father Bill. He started teaching, writing scripture. The church flourished and continued to grow all the way up until his sudden death in 1983. That's when I stepped in to take leadership of the church.
I take it that the church started declining after the death of Father Bill?
Yes, naturally so. With such a magnetic personality, he was irreplaceable. But I assure you the church is still very much thriving.
Looks kinda empty to me.
Stavo dicendo la stessa cosa.
It's not really our peak hours.
What's up with you handing out pamphlets at funerals then? Trying to reel people in at a weak moment?
I'm going to assume you meant no disrespect, child. I'm simply providing divine guidance when it's needed the most.
Ok, Lily Myers.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers' art?
I saw a few pieces. Gorgeous work. Vibrant, surreal landscapes.
When was this?
Must have been mid-70s. The high school had open days with an art exhibition.
So, this was some time before she changed, right? You didn't see any of her later work?
No. By then she started skipping art class completely from what I heard.
Maybe she was afraid of what she might draw. I hear it was pretty twisted.
Could be, but alas, I suppose we'll never know what was truly haunting her.
I'm doing my best to find out. I don't believe the story to be as clear-cut as everyone makes it out to be.
An unusual theory. How so?
People have taken a particular interest in her art. I think there's more to it.
I wouldn't read too much into it, my child. It happens to all dead artists with any talent to speak of.
Ok. Comunque ha una voce veramente deep. Proprio bassa. Charles Wade.
What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
È una persona
No
ricca.
opinion. He used to be a prominent figure around here, but he doesn't appear much in town these days.
Actually, he's in the community clinic right now, getting medical treatment.
Oh, I wonder if it's serious. Perhaps I should go talk to him. Even men like Charles Wade need a priest when they're nearing the end of the line.
Sì. Cocky.
Do you know anyone who goes by the nickname Cocky?
I have no idea. Sorry.
Ok. Lily Myers.
Does the name Lily Myers mean anything to you?
It does. I was a substitute teacher in her high school for some time before I was ordained.
Really? Did you know her personally?
We weren't close. I only knew her as much as a teacher would know any student.
All right, so how did she seem toward the end?
For one, she started skipping school a lot, and when she did show up, she was absent-minded and moody. She always looked depressed and hunched down like she had a whole world on her shoulders.
Any idea of what caused this change?
Not a clue. All I know is that when she returned from that last summer break, she was a whole different person.
Ok.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in '81?
It was the work of the devil, I'll say that much. Joseph was a kind man. He did not deserve such a fate. You heard my speech at the funeral, Kathy. I meant every word. He was a great man who did much good for this community.
Did you know him personally?
No.
In a way.
Ok.
He and my father did charity work together. Joseph was around a lot when I was young. They collaborated on a few different projects for the homeless and for the troubled youth, among other things.
So my grandfather was a member of the church?
I wouldn't say that, no. He was a friend of the church, but he wasn't a religious man. He believed only in philanthropy. That being said, Joseph was the person who convinced me to become a priest.
Really?
Oh yes, I was a teenager back then, full of rebellion, every fiber of my being wanting to distance myself from my father. Joseph made me realize my sinful pride and showed me how I should follow my heart regardless of what others might think. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Ok, quindi Joseph aveva una grande relazione col padre Isaac. Vediamo se gli possiamo mostrare
Father,
questo.
do you know anything about this flower?
No, my child. Nothing at all.
Ok, questi segni?
I could, but I think I have more to gain from a subtle strategy. I'll keep it to myself for now, until I know more about this church.
Ok, ricordiamocelo. E la
Do
foto?
you recognize the men in this picture, Isaac?
Only your grandfather, and that's just because I was given a similar picture for the service the other day.
Diamogli una sigaretta.
I don't need to show him that.
Ok. E la chiave?
Do you know what this key opens?
I'm afraid not, my child.
Secondo me Charles Wade sa cosa aprirà questa chiave. Sono sicuro che Charles Wade lo sa. Bene, non c'è altro da chiedere.
That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Ok.
It's an altar. You know, the place where they put the sacrificed goats, kids, and other crap.
E se andiamo qui? Bibles.
A bunch of red Bibles stacked in neat rows.
Forse prende la Bibbia.
I really shouldn't. They might burn.
Cioè, che sei? C'è una porta.
Locked.
E se prendiamo la chiave?
I wonder what this unlocks.
Forse la porta. Prendila.
Nope, not the right key.
Ok. E cosa dice
Could
la
lead to a
porta?
sacristy or a closet of some kind.
Andiamo invece dall'altra.
Could lead to a sacristy or a closet of some kind.
Bene, andiamo lì. Andiamo a provarla. Beh, il padre lì che sta guardando non dice niente.
Nope, not the right key.
Oh.
Locked.
Ok, chiuso. C'è un altare, niente.
Impressive window. There's no doubt about it. Those are the smoky lights.
Eh sì. È lì dove si battezzano. Cliccate
It's an
like.
altar. You know, the place where they put the sacrificed goats, kids, and other crap.
No, dico, cliccate like se siete battezzati. Della serie trovare tutti i modi per far cliccare like ai tuoi visualizzatori. Ai tuoi... sì. Io ritornerei di nuovo al... sì. Se non arriva di nuovo quell'uomo strano. Cos'è?
Hello?
Oh, ho cliccato, scusate.
Creepy bald guy.
Non c'è.
Guess no one's home.
Bene. Posso cliccare sul foglio che c'è a terra?
That wasn't here before.
Eh sì, è nuovo.
What's this?
Cos'è? Cos'è? Redman.
Why did someone leave this at the nature reserve?
Infatti. E se clicchiamo lì sulla sinistra? Non c'è niente. No. È sul fiore.
It's endangered. I'm not gonna take it without a really good reason.
Ok. Forse questo fiore ci servirà per qualcosa in futuro. Beh, lì non si può andare. E allora, vabbè, ritorniamo sulla moto. Io sono indeciso se andare dalla nonna o dalla signora. Andiamo dalla signora.
Oh, it's you again. Come on in.
Ehi, ciao amica. Perché mi chiude la porta in faccia?
No Nathan today?
Nah, haven't seen Nate all day. Probably out in the woods.
Oddio.
No reason to show her that.
Perché? Oh. Redman?
Looks like Nathan knows the strange red man. I need to talk to him about this.
Ok. E con chi parliamo? Forse con lei?
I had a few more questions, Sue.
Shoot.
Ok, Redman.
Do you know who the red man is?
Oh, that's just Nate's imaginary friend. The red man has been around ever since my boy was little.
I see. So there's no actual person in town he could be referring to?
No way! According to Nathan, the red man hasn't changed in 30 years.
The Redman actually exists. I met him in the forest. Sounds like Nathan has quite an active imagination. Io direi sì, l'abbiamo incontrato, quest'uomo con il make-up che sembrava Mastro Lindo in versione un po' più creepy.
The red man actually exists. I met him in the forest.
What? That's crazy talk. Stop kidding around. I am not in the mood.
No, stavo scherzando. Vabbè. Church.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Ok. E questo?
Do you know anything about this flower?
Sure. Smoked it a few times back in the day, before it was endangered and all.
Yeah? What was it like?
Similar to pot, but stronger and more unpredictable. Never touched this stuff after I got pregnant with Lily.
All right.
E questi segni?
Sue, what do you see in this picture?
My God, that looks like one of Lily's paintings.
Wow, really? Can you describe it?
It was a nighttime scene, just like the photo, but the lights were floating above the lake. There was a pale hand reaching up from beneath the surface trying to touch them. The forest in the background was on fire, making the sky purple and red. There were probably other details too, but that's what I can remember.
Sounds captivating. Wish I could have seen it.
Ok. Il fiore abbiamo fatto la foto?
I already showed her that.
Ok. Sigaretta non gliela vogliamo dare, questa abbiamo già chiesto.
Do you know what this key opens?
Well, that's a bit of a weird question, ain't it? But no.
Ok, non c'è nient'altro che gli posso chiedere. Bene.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
Ok, ciao amica.
Looks like they barely touched the food.
Non mangiano questi.
Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem.
Beh, questa sì, poteva mettersela magari nell'inventario. So, Redmayne, Lily and me. C'è qualcosa che possiamo fare? No. Magari utilizzare questa. No. Bene, allora andiamo via. Non c'è niente. Ah, c'è un quadro.
It's an early painting by Lily Myers.
Ok. Questa scatola? No. Allora andiamo. Usciamo. Ciao. Qui c'è un uccello. Che c'è da ridere, scusa? Ma vabbè, no. E qui invece?
Oh, gee, I would, but I forgot my swimsuit at home.
Ok, bene.
I can
Oh, I could? Cos'è che
I
dice?
can see someone moving inside.
Beh, adesso Katie stai diventando tu adesso un po' creepy, eh? The Catmobile. Ok. Andiamo un attimino di nuovo alla foresta, magari c'è il bambino. No. Andiamo un attimo in centro. No. Allora niente, dai, andiamo. Dobbiamo risolvere il puzzle dell'infermiera. Alla clinica. Ok, secondo me, vabbè, dobbiamo di nuovo parlare con lui.
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi!
Live performances.
Hey, how about another show?
Sure. Any suggestions?
Ma io... The usual surprises.
How about the usual surprises?
Business as usual.
Stavo pensando di tesserarlo, ecco.
I can't believe you guys did all this for me. You know, what's that smell? Bacon? Oh, Bobby, my head hurts.
Nurse, he's seizing. Oh shit.
Bene, benissimo, benissimo.
Man, I feel like a total jackass. I'll have to make it up to the poor guy later.
Sì, poveraccio. Allora andiamo nel computer. Vediamo se riusciamo a trovare dove si trova Charles Wade. Oh, oh no. Non ho idea. No.
A computer. They likely keep records of their patients on it.
E quale potrebbe essere la password? Non ho idea. Guardiamo un attimo qui.
Employee of the month, Carlita Mendez. What a joke. It's that obnoxious nurse.
Ok. Quindi se... sì, le password di solito in questo gioco Carl Mendez... Ah. Ok, allora la password non la sappiamo. Però secondo me possiamo trovarla utilizzando il nostro floppy disk. Ecco, perché non ci avevo pensato prima. 4 gigabyte di memoria. Vabbè. Bene. Extract admin password. C. Mendez, password Otorgador. Che password, ragazzi? Bene, allora sì. C. Mendez Otorgador. Ok. Name Charles Wade. Search. Oh. Wade. Trovato. Charles Wade. Dob 14 agosto del 2024. NA. Referral from Dr. Friedman, stand San Francisco Medical Center. Patient has undergone successful invasive heart surgery and was transferred to this facility at his own request. The initial prognosis looks good and the patient is likely to make a full recovery in 6 to 8 weeks. Ok. Bene, e adesso?
It's all right, Claude.
Understood, sir.
C'è il bodyguard.
So, you managed to find me.
Sì.
I did.
Finalmente.
Well, let's get this over with then. How do you want your pictures? Shall I get some tubes to fill my face with? Will that suffice for your front page?
I'm no journalist. Well, not yet anyway.
Ah, she's but a cub.
No.
You're hoping for your big break. Surely this must be worth an internship at one of the big papers. Do you want me to call Thompson at the Times and get it over with? I still play golf with him every once in a while.
That's not what this is about. It's personal. You're assuming a lot, Mr. Wade. I don't need to piggyback on favors I make on my own way. It's personal.
That's not what this is about. It's personal.
Sounds serious. Perhaps I should ask Claude to produce his gun.
You know, Charles, the person most likely to be harmed by a gun tends to be its owner.
Very true. That's something that Japs who captured me learned the hard way.
Did my grandfather bail you out then too, or was that one of the few times where he didn't save your sorry ass?
Hold on there. Explain yourself.
You're willing to listen to something other than your own voice? I'm stunned. I'm Kathy Rain. Joseph was my grandfather.
Ok. E adesso?
Now I remember. You were at the funeral.
Sì.
I was.
You were late.
C'ero anch'io.
I needed my morning smoke. Besides, it's not like Grandpa was going anywhere.
Oh, just look at her, Claude. She's absolutely fearless.
L'abbiamo fatto
That's
ridere.
Joseph's blood.
Questo è
running through her
positivo.
veins.
She certainly has a smart mouth, sir.
I must say, you have me intrigued, Kathy. What can this old man help you with?
Abbiamo tantissime domande da fare. The Redman? Che gli domandiamo? The Redman?
I don't need to ask him about that.
Sicuramente. Ecco, Church.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
They seem like any other church to me. But then again, I'm not their usual clientele. Weddings, baptisms, and funerals are just about what I can muster. And I always leave early.
Ok, e questo capita anche a me, devo essere sincero.
You bought a number of paintings by Lily Myers. Why?
I'm known to dabble in art from time to time. Martha, my wife at the time, was enamored with the paintings. I believe she first saw them at the high school which the Myers girl attended. Anyway, after the poor girl killed herself, I bought the paintings speculatively. When a young artist with any talent to speak of commits suicide, it can be a wet dream of certain connoisseurs. Shortly after procuring the art, I had it valued by an expert who determined that the value was 3 times the amount I bought it for. Today, I'm sure I would have made my money back tenfold or more if it wasn't for the art theft.
What art theft?
There was a burglary at the mansion I used to own here in town. It was all over the local news at the time.
Well, shit.
Eloquently put.
Ok. Lily Myers art stolen? Chiediamo questo.
Can you tell me about the art theft?
Well, somebody broke in, stole the paintings, and got out. Fairly clumsy job. Lots of broken windows.
Simple.
The strangest thing was that I had a Monet, a Rembrandt, and 2 paintings by Picasso, untouched. But every single painting by an unknown local artist, gone.
That can't be a coincidence.
Agreed. Somebody wanted those paintings badly.
Yeah.
I assume there was an investigation.
Yes, Sheriff Truman came by with his deputy a few hours later, but they didn't have much luck. They found a few hairs, which turned out to be from Ruffles, the family dog.
Some stunning police work right there.
Indeed. There was a single witness, though, who said he could make out multiple burglars leaving the scene of the crime, but nothing more than that.
So, I take it the case was closed?
Yes. I honestly didn't care much one way or the other, given the fact that my most expensive pieces were safe and sound.
I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff about the matter, if that's okay with you.
Certainly. I'll call ahead and instruct him to give you everything you need.
That'd be great. Thanks, Charles.
Anytime. But I'm curious. What's your interest in the paintings?
I've learned that my grandfather went to Sue and asked to see them, right before he had his injury.
Is that so? Strange.
Ok, quindi la prossima cosa che facciamo è andare a fare 4 chiacchiere al commissariato con lo sceriffo. Vabbè, continuiamo a fare domande.
Do you recognize the call sign Cocky?
Would be strange if I didn't, since I was the one who coined it.
Oh.
It belongs to a fellow named Jimmy Cochran. He was a coward, really. The nickname is somewhat of a bad joke.
Perfect. Thanks.
Oh, abbiamo il nome, Jimmy Cochran. Seconda cosa che dobbiamo fare è andare a chiamare a Jimmy Cochran, andare a cercarlo nell'elenco.
Tell me about Jimmy Cochran. Is he still alive?
In a literal sense. He's been held in a mental institution for years.
Oh.
Let me guess. Since 81?
Either 82 or 83. I'm fairly certain it was early 83.
Do you remember the name of the institution?
Something starting with an E. Emerson, Everton, or similar.
Emerson.
Ingstrom Psychiatric Hospital?
Yes, that's the one. You know the place, Kathy.
Make something up, tell him the truth about mom. E qui siamo un bivio. Make something up, non lo conosciamo, ci sta aiutando, però è sempre meglio andare un po' a essere un po' vaghi, no?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I've passed the building a few times in the city. So, do you know why Jimmy ended up in there?
Some obsessive-compulsive syndrome. He became fixated with circles and started hurting himself, trying to scratch the circles out of his head.
Creepy. I wonder what set him off. I think I'll check the place out tomorrow. Too late to head back to the city now.
Ok, domani faremo questo. Lily Myers.
You bought a number of paintings by Lily Myers. Why?
I'm known to dabble in art from time to time. Martha, my wife at the time, was enamored with
questo l'avevamo già chiesto.
I believe she first saw them at the high school which the Myers girl attended. Anyway, after the poor girl killed herself, I bought the painting speculatively. When a young artist with any talent to speak of commits suicide, it can be a wet dream of certain connoisseurs. Shortly after procuring the art, I had it valued by an expert who determined that the value was 3 times the amount I bought it for. Today, I'm sure I would have made my money back tenfold or more if it wasn't for the art theft.
What art theft?
There was a burglary at the mansion I used to own here in town.
L'avevamo già chiesto.
It was all over the local news at the time.
Well, shit.
Eloquently put.
Ah, l'incidente nell'81.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in 81?
I wish I did, Kathy. You must know I did everything in my power to help. How do you think Mary Elizabeth could afford all that expensive treatment? MRIs, neurologists, say what you will about Joseph. But he was never rich.
Strange. Grandma never mentioned that to me.
She's just too proud. At first she refused. She was convinced that I had an agenda, that there were strings attached.
And were there?
Don't be silly. Despite all that had happened, I still loved Joseph dearly. I wanted to help. People from places like this have a deeply rooted mistrust in the rich, passed on for generations. In her eyes, I had become one of them.
So that's all you know about the whole affair?
Are you implying that there's more to know? I left the diagnosis to the professionals. Mrs. Rain accepted the health care, but asked me to stay out of everything else. So I did.
I see. What can you tell me about your friendship with Grandpa?
Joseph was the best friend I ever had.
Okay, sì.
We grew up together, married our high school sweethearts together, went to war together. I can't even begin to count the number of times he's saved my life. I repaid the favor once or twice, but he came up ahead, no doubt.
So, when did you two lose touch? I heard that something happened between you and him. What was it?
The truth is, Brian Rain happened. Sharon Evans happened.
My parents?
Mhm.
Yes. They ruined everything with their vile, destructive behavior. I couldn't have that around my daughter or my newborn grandson. Joseph was naive. He believed that anyone could be helped, that anyone could be reasoned with, given a chance. He was just too good, bless him. He should have been harder on Brian, more strict.
Agree with him about tough love, tell him Grandpa is not to be blamed, say nothing. Vabbè, tell him Grandpa is not to be blamed.
It's hardly Grandpa's fault. He did everything he could to set my father straight.
Oh, I never claimed to doubt Joseph's commitment, but I'm not going to ignore his flaws either. Your grandfather often used his heart when he should have used his head.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
I believe it is, objectively. But I shouldn't speak ill of the dead. Eventually, my company grew much too large for this little town, and we moved on. Not long after that, your grandfather ended up in that wheelchair. That marked the end of our friendship, for obvious reasons.
Ok, vediamo questo.
Do you know what this is?
A flower? Why don't you consult a botanist instead of bothering me with this nonsense?
Ah, calmati ragazzo, ti ho fatto solo una domanda.
What do you see in this picture, Charles?
Fireflies would be my best guess. They can grow terribly large around these parts.
Fireflies, lui dice che sono le fireflies. Secondo me lui ha qualcosa a che fare con queste cose, perché non vuole dire una verità, che sembrano delle luci aliene.
Do you recognize this, Charles?
Of course. Your grandfather, me, Jimmy Cochran, taken shortly before we went to the war.
You guys look like you just won the lottery or something.
Indeed. We were mere children, with no concept of what we were getting into.
La chiave?
Do you know what this key opens?
You must be truly desperate if you ask random people a question like that.
Grazie, grazie tantissimo. Diamogli...
I don't need to show him that.
Ok.
I don't need to show him that.
Ok, credo di aver fatto tutto. Bene.
Thanks, Charles. That's all I need for now.
You're welcome, Kathy. Come back anytime.
Ok.
A private phone. Wade must get special privileges here. A private phone. Wade must get special privileges here. That guy is huge. I wonder how many cows he eats per day. I'd rather not. He'd crush me like a twig.
E qui?
Looks like Wade brought some of his old tunes with him.
Se invece andiamo delle arance? No. Un bouquet? Niente.
Just some boring landscape paintings.
E se diamo la sigaretta invece all'emergumero? Aspetta.
I don't need to show him that.
No, secondo me possiamo andare via. Bene, io direi di andare a casa e fare prima una telefonata. Sì, andiamo a casa, facciamo una telefonata e parliamo, anzi, prima di tutto andiamo a casa, cerchiamo nell'elenco, sull'elenco se c'è quella persona. Altrimenti andiamo dallo sceriffo e andiamo a fare quella chiacchierata. Sì, andiamo sull'elenco telefonico. Comunque non vedo l'ora di aprire con quella chiave. Jimmy Cochran.
Nope, couldn't find it.
Oh, The Redman.
No result for that.
Sicuramente, vabbè, allora ciao. Andiamo dalla nonna.
Oh, hello, dear.
Che poi sembra sta nonna, sapete chi sembra? Non so se avete visto il primo It, il film tratto dal romanzo di Stephen King. E c'è una scena in cui una delle protagoniste da adulta ritorna a casa e parla con una vecchia che sembra appunto lei, da come anche lei beveva del tè.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Secondo me è un piccolo riferimento. Allora, chiediamo su Jim Crocan.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is? He was a friend of Grandpa's.
I believe he teaches at the flight school these days.
I don't think so, at least not anymore. I was told he was placed in a mental facility.
Really? He always struck me as a kind man. Maybe a bit nervous and on edge, but not crazy.
There's more. I found out that Jimmy asked Grandpa for help not long before Grandpa ended up in that wheelchair. Jimmy sounded really desperate. I'm sure what happened to Grandpa that night had something to do with his cry for help.
You should go find the man, and surely he must know something.
That's the plan. I just wondered if there's anything else you think I should know about him.
Not really. We haven't stayed in touch since Joseph was injured. I know that he had a wife, Agatha, and a son, James. Agatha passed away from cancer years ago, but as far as I know, James still lives in the city with his family.
Okay, thanks, Grandma.
Beh, quindi secondo me dovresti chiedere di James Cochran. Lily Myers?
I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
Vero, Redman non mi
I
sembra.
don't see a reason to ask her about that.
Bene. Bene, allora...
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
E se invece andiamo al telefono, andiamo a chiamare la nostra amica Eileen dal dormitorio e chiediamo informazioni riguardo a Jimmy Crocan. Vediamo. Sì, chiamiamo Eileen.
Nah, I don't need to call E right now. We'll catch up tonight.
Ok. Charles Wade? No, Charles Wade non c'è bisogno, quindi sì, dobbiamo andare andiamo dal coso. Al commissariato. La musica si è fermata. Bene, andiamo al commissariato. E ragazzi, se siete arrivati fino a questo momento, cliccate like e scrivetemi un commento, Mi farebbe molto piacere sapere la vostra esperienza con questo gioco. Bene. Ciao biondino. No, andiamo da lui, andiamo dallo sceriffo.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Che poi sto sceriffo, cioè, è sempre lì, non esce mai dal suo ufficio. Allora, Jimmy Cochran.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
Nope.
Ah, grazie. Lily Myers.
I don't need to ask him that now.
Bene. Lily Myers Stolten.
Do you know anything about the art theft in the Wade estate?
Yes, Mr. Wade phoned ahead about that. Lenny!
Yes, boss?
Get the report from the burglary in the Wade estate back in '86?
On it, boss. There you go, Kathy.
Thanks, buddy.
Ok, 11 marzo dell'86. The alarm in the Wade estate is triggered. The house is empty at the time and the neighbors contact law enforcement. 11 marzo 86, 2:04. Officers arrive at the scene. Several broken windows can be observed and sweep of the estate and surrounding premises reveals no trace of the perpetrators. Va bene. E poi andiamo su. 12 marzo 86, 2 del mattino. A single witness identified as Frankly Goldfarb reports seeing multiple Bulgars leaving the scene of the crime. 12 marzo 86, Charles Wade arrives in Cornwall Springs to make an official statement. After examining the house, he reports the painting with an excess value of $15,000 have been stolen. 26 aprile dell'86, the art in question has not popped up in any circles that are known to deal with the stolen goods, terminating investigation due to lack of leads. Bene. Poi dice qui Frankly Goldfarb.
I gotta find this Goldfarb guy. Maybe he knows more about the burglary.
Se chiediamo a lui.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar, but I can't place him.
Ok, secondo me sto biondino non può dirci niente. Vabbè, The Redman.
Do you know anything about a weird bald guy dressed in red around here?
You're joking, right?
Oh, never mind.
Jimmy Cochran.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
Not really, Kathy. Sorry.
Tu non sai niente, biondino, eh?
I don't need to ask him that now.
Bene.
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
Vabbè.
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
Ciao, amico. Bene.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Ok. Ma io direi di andare dalla nonna. E cercare prima di tutto sull'elenco. Vediamo. Sì.
No Goldfarb in here. Maybe he moved? I should ask around and see if anyone knows him.
Bene. Quindi chiediamo alla nonna, sì. Comunque ci sono tante... Hello there.
Oh, hello dear.
Dicevo, ci sono tante similitudini anche con il gioco di The Walking Dead. A proposito di The Walking Dead, non so se vi è piaciuta l'ultima puntata. Fatemelo sapere qui sotto nei commenti, Fatemelo sapere qui sotto nei commenti. Ah, chiediamo Frankie Goldfarb.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Oh,
No.
that poor man. He used to be an upstanding citizen, you know. Now he's constantly drinking and keeps babbling on about that imaginary acting career of his.
Ah, ok.
Sad thing. Do you know where I can find him?
He He's homeless, dear. Lost his job a few years ago and never really got back on his feet.
Okay, now I know who you're talking about. Thanks, Grandma. Looks like I'm gonna have to have a chat with Goober.
Sì. Bene.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Anche se non so come trovarlo. Cioè, dobbiamo andare alla clinica, no? Spero sia fuori. Sì, andiamo alla clinica, magari è lì. No, non c'è. Ah. Oh, aspetta.
I need a word, Miss Mendez.
Wait, how do you know my name?
It's written on that board behind you, genius.
You have the eyesight of a bald eagle or something?
Sì.
What can I say? I'm a freak of nature. What happened to Goober, anyway?
Who?
The guy.
The guy who had the seizure?
Oh, he ran off somewhere. Kept babbling about a religious near-death experience.
Okay, thanks.
Ah, quindi dobbiamo andare alla chiesa. Sì. Sono sicuro che è in chiesa. Sì, andiamo alla chiesa, dov'è? Sì, è lì.
Hello again, Goober.
You again? Are you stalking me, girl? You pop up everywhere I go. I'll try to tone down the charm, but I can't promise anything.
Huh, yeah, you're quite the charmer.
I know. I just said that, man.
Listen, I feel kind of bad about the electrocution.
Oh, that's what it was. What a cherry on top of my stellar performance.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing.
So what brings you to the house of God? Come to repent?
I'm afraid that ship has long since sailed, buddy. I had a few things I wanted to ask you about, though.
Shoot, Missy!
Ok. Che gli chiediamo? Frankly.
Your real name is Franklin Goldfarb, right?
Oh, nobody calls me that.
Regardless, I know for a fact that you were a witness to a burglary a few years back at the Wade Estate.
Yeah, what about it?
Why don't you tell me what you saw exactly?
I heard the alarm go off, glass breaking, then I saw 3 guys running away, carrying a bunch of stuff.
What did they look like?
It was dark, I don't know, they were definitely 3 big, bulky guys. They
what?
They what?
Oh, nothing, that's it. Didn't see anything else.
Bullshit, spit it out.
Well, one of those guys dropped his ring when running away. I sort of pawned it.
A ring? What kind of ring?
Platinum with an inscription. 2 letters, B something. Man, I don't remember. My photographic memory stopped working in 1979.
Which pawn shop was that?
Pete's Pawning and Plumbing. It closed down a long time ago, though. Owner left town. There's a coffee shop back there now.
Too bad. Guess that's a dead end. Thanks anyway. Didn't I see 2 letters fitting that description recently? Not on a building. It was something small.
Oh, sì. Chiediamo, dai.
I don't need to ask him about that.
Sì. Lady Myers?
I should probably confront him directly about him being a witness. I don't need to ask him about that.
Se mi chiediamo questo?
I already asked him about that. I should look into the ring with a B followed by another letter. Didn't I see 2 letters fitting that description not long ago? Not on a building. It was something small.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know anything about this flower?
It's red?
Enlightening.
Ok. Parliamo con il padre Isaac.
Hello, Isaac. I've got
Isaac.
a few more questions for you.
I'm all ears, my child.
Frankly.
Do you know who Franklin Goldfarb is?
I am afraid not, my child.
Of course. Cioè tu non sai niente.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
I don't recognize that name, no.
Tu proprio non sai niente. The Redman.
This may sound strange, but have you heard of or seen a strange man dressed in red?
Only our Lord and Savior Jesus. Surely his rags were drenched in blood as he lay upon the cross.
That's not what I meant. I mean someone here, in Conwell Springs.
Are you joking? I haven't seen a person like that, no.
Secondo me l'hai vista una persona così.
Do you know anything about an art theft at the Wade estate in the 80s?
I have just a vague memory of reading about it in the paper.
I don't need to show him that.
Ok.
That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
I really shouldn't. They might burn. A bunch of red Bibles stacked in neat rows. Hi, Goober. Mind if we talk?
Shoot!
No, non c'è nient'altro.
Okay, that's all for now.
Ciao. Ciao, ti dispiace se parliamo? Sì, ok, ciao, ci vediamo. Bene, ok, qui non si può fare niente. E se andiamo invece... Sì, andiamo al cimitero, dai, ci sarà qualcosa. Guardate poi come le hanno rifatte, le pixellate, le nubi. Vediamo chi troviamo qui, dai. Price.
No reason to go in there.
Of course. Vediamo chi troviamo qui. Prima c'era un bambino. Great.
I'm gonna find out what happened to you, Grandpa. I promise.
Elizabeth Parker. Harry Mitchell, Lily Myers, Stephen Cummings, David Spillman, niente, Eleanor Foy, Benjamin. Ma io andrei di nuovo alla stazione di polizia, vediamo cosa possiamo trovare. O c'è qualcosa che possiamo chiedere di nuovo? Ma sì, andiamo un attimino. No, anzi. Guardiamo prima questa vetrina. Niente, bene. Vediamo se ci sono delle domande da chiedere.
Again, I see.
I sure am.
Charles Wade.
I had some more questions, Charles.
Sì?
I'm listening.
C'è qualcosa di nuovo? Ah.
Do you know who Franklin Goldfarb is?
I'm not familiar with that name.
No.
I got the police report about the burglary from the cops.
Good. Any new leads?
I have a few ideas, yeah.
Excellent. Let me know what you come across.
No, non ho nessuna idea.
Do you know what this is?
A flower. Why don't you consult a botanist instead of bothering me with this nonsense?
Ok, grazie. Bene.
Thanks, Charles. That's all I need for now.
No.
You're welcome, Kathy. Come back anytime.
Beh, quindi andiamo dalla mamma, cioè dalla nonna. Sì. Anzi no. Più che dalla nonna andrei dal commissario. Andiamo dal commissario. Magari ci sono delle domande, cose nuove, vediamo. Sì, parliamo un attimo con Lenny.
Hey, Lenny.
Lenny
Hello,
Kravitz.
Kathy. What's up?
No, abbiamo già chiesto tutto. Andiamo invece dal commissario, dallo sceriffo.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Allora, church.
I don't need to ask him that.
Ok.
Do you know anything about a weird bald guy dressed in red around here?
What the hell are you talking about?
Never mind.
Ok.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Never heard of him. Anything else?
I'll hang on to it for now.
Bene, allora.
That's all for now.
Good.
Ci diamo questo?
I'll hang on to it for now. Did you know that somebody stole Lily's paintings from Wade?
Huh? I knew he got robbed a few years back, but I thought he still had them all.
Ok. Franklin?
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
You mean Goober? Nobody calls him Franklin anymore.
Right, that's Goober.
Questo?
Did you know that somebody stole Lily's paintings from Wade?
Huh. I knew he got robbed a few years back, but I thought he still had them all.
E questo?
We already talked about that.
Sì. Questo abbiamo già
Did
chiesto.
you know that somebody stole...
Huh.
Bene.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Jimmy Cochran.
Do you know anything about a pilot named Jimmy Cochran? He was assigned to your base during World War II. Maybe even longer?
Hold on, let me check.
Dai.
Yes, Jimmy Cochran, fighter pilot born 1922, tour of duty in Japan from 41 to 42, honorably discharged for health reasons. Spent some time as a civilian pilot elsewhere in the U.S. until he returned to the flight academy here in the capacity of a teacher. Mr. Cochran was the major proponent of opening up the academy to civilian students. He continued teaching at this base until a sudden resignation in 1983 for unspecified reasons.
All right, thanks.
Ok.
I don't see a reason to ask him about that.
Sicuro. The Redman?
I don't see a reason to ask him about that.
Bene. Frankie...
I don't see a reason to...
Bene, allora possiamo lasciarlo.
All right, that's all.
Goodbye, ma'am.
C'è qualcun altro che possiamo chiamare? Allora, dormitorio no. Wade Residence?
Wade Residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain.
Hello again, Miss Rain.
Jimmy Cochran?
I don't need to ask her about that.
Niente.
I don't need to ask her about that.
The Redman?
I don't need to ask her about that. I don't need to ask her.
Quindi niente,
Okay,
ciao.
that's all I needed.
Very well. Feel free to call back if you have any more questions.
Bene, non...
I don't need to call him right now.
infatti, e l'ultimo mi sembra anche nemmeno.
IT, this is Clyde speaking. How can I help you?
No, niente, hang up.
Never mind.
Suit yourself.
Bene. Quindi io direi un attimino di guardare l'inventario, perché lei dice di aver trovato una BH da qualche parte. E guardando l'inventario mi accorgo che c'è una BH nell'accendino. Quindi andiamo da lui.
Did the inscription on the ring look anything like this?
Wow, actually exactly like that.
BH. Magari...
Hi, Goober. Mind if we talk?
Shoot!
Chiediamogli BH.
Any idea what BH stands for?
Beehive, bed high, big head.
Ok, amico.
Okay, that's all for now.
See ya!
Chiediamolo adesso al padre.
Hello, Isaac. I've got a few more questions for you.
I'm all ears, my child.
Do you know what BH means? It's inscribed on this lighter.
I'm sorry, but no.
Ok.
That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Grazie, arrivederci. Allora andiamo alla stazione di polizia, perché i poliziotti sicuramente ci possono aiutare a capire cosa significa BH. Parliamo col biondino, Lenny.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Do you recognize the acronym BH? It's on this lighter here.
Not really. Sorry.
No, cioè non serve a niente sto ragazzo.
See ya.
Allora andiamo dal commissario, forse lui ci potrà dire cosa significa.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
BH.
Do you recognize the acronym BH? It's on this lighter here.
Don't you have anything better to do than to walk around asking people random questions?
No, cioè rilassati amico, rilassati.
That's all for now.
Good.
Allora andiamo da coso, dal mafioso. Andiamo dal mafioso e lui sicuramente ci saprà aiutare. Sì, da Charles Wade. Sì, alla clinica. Andiamo alla clinica. Oh, quella goccia d'acqua lurida stava arrivando sui capelli. Allora, saliamo su. Ciao infermiera, anzi segretaria infermiera.
Back again, I see.
Sì,
I sure am.
ci siamo di nuovo qua. Facciamo una domanda. Chiediamogli cosa significa
I have some more
BH.
questions, Charles.
I'm listening.
Charles Bukowski. No. Ok, sì.
Do you recognize the acronym BH? It's on my father's lighter.
My guess would be the Black Hats, a local biker gang. Your father was a member.
Oh,
Of course.
was a
Makes
biker.
sense. Thanks.
The Black Hats.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Not much. They used to stir up all sorts of trouble, but Truman kept them in check.
What about now? Are they still active?
I believe they are. Given the incompetence of Sheriff Boyks, I'm sure they're having a field day out there.
Do you know where I can find them?
Not exactly. They have a clubhouse somewhere outside of town, but that's all I know.
Ok.
Thanks, Charles. That's all I need for now.
You're welcome, Kathy. Come back anytime.
Ma forse il suo...
I'd rather not. He crushed me like a twig. I don't need to show him that.
Ok, quindi non sappiamo dove andare. Dobbiamo trovare prima l'indirizzo dei Black Habits. E come facciamo a trovarlo? The Black Hats. Sì, andiamo un attimino di nuovo al commissariato. Sicuramente ci sapranno aiutare, perché adesso non è più BH, ma Black Hats. Sì, andiamo al commissariato. Chiediamolo prima al biondino, come sempre. Vediamo se questa volta il biondino servirà. Lenny, ti prego, aiutaci. Dai, non mi fare andare dal commissario che lo sopporto.
Hello, Kathy.
Sì.
What's up?
Per favore, tu lo sai.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
They've caused us trouble from time to time, but they've been kind of quiet lately.
Ok.
We put a few of their captains in the slammer over the years, but we never managed to find enough dirt on their leader. Beau Brunson. Big Beau.
Do you know where I can find them?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just find a map.
Oh, grazie.
Got it. Thanks.
Oh, new location added.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Finalmente Lenny fai qualcosa di buono. Forse uscirò con te, Lenny, Quindi, vabbè, prossimo paragrafo di questa storia, capitolo, è la nuova location, i Black Hats. Questa sì che è una bella location. Cosa C'è una chitarra country.
Sweet butt incoming.
Like hell I am. I'm nobody's property.
You sure? Doesn't she look like a sweet butt? Little slut. I think she does.
Oh mio Dio. Che sessista.
Step off, creep.
Oddio.
Or what? You tell your daddy on me?
No. Or you'll be scraping your balls on the floor, off the floor, you fucking pig. You think I need my daddy to kick your pathetic ass? Do you better learn quickly, asshole. Back the fuck off. Io direi, vabbè, sono tutte belle. La terza, dai.
You better learn quickly, asshole. Back the fuck off.
Oh, I love it when they play hard to get.
I love it.
Let go of me.
Oddio, che sta succedendo? Qualcuno l'aiuti.
God.
Teaser. Teaser. Grande.
What the hell's going on out
Oh, è Babbo Natale.
Nothing, Prez. Just having a bit of fun with this gash here.
I suggest you leash that dog of yours.
For fuck's sake, Prospect, not again. Get the hell out of here.
Sorry, boss, I'll go. Fuck, that hurt you, cunt.
C'è comunque la leather yak, la giacca di pelle, come Negan.
He better be. I take it you're Beau?
I am. And who are you, darling?
Kathy Rain.
Bullshit. She lives in the city with her deranged mother. Who are you, really? Did the Vandals send you?
No.
No, they didn't.
I'm
I
Kathy
am
Rain.
Prove it then.
Well, I would, but I left my ID back home.
That's convenient. I think I've wasted enough time with you.
No,
I need to figure out some proof.
Oddio. Foto.
That won't convince him.
Ok. Questo.
That won't convince him.
Ok. Questo.
That won't convince
Sicuramente. La foto dei...
him. That won't convince him.
E come facciamo? CD. Questo.
This proof enough for you?
I'll be damned.
Ah sì, sicuramente l'accendino perché gli aveva dato il nonno.
About the paranoia. We've had some problems with the Vandals lately.
I get it. Can't be too careful.
So, that's your ride out there. Gorley Motors, right? 78?
76.
You got the
Che
same
bella
taste as your
annata,
old man. He always rode Corleys.
Probably the only thing he and I have in common.
Did you set up those mods yourself? Looks custom made for your, small frame.
Yeah, took some time to get the measurements right.
I imagine so. Girls like you don't often ride heavy bikes.
I'm not most girls.
Ain't that the truth?
Questo l'avevo capito
Most
anch'io.
girls don't just waltz into places like this either.
I guess you'd know. Anyway, I had some questions for you in the club.
Go ahead, then. Your old man was a good brother, so I'll indulge you for now.
Quindi suo nonno era veramente un duro. The Black Cats no. The Redman.
This may be a weird question, but have you ever met a bald man dressed in red?
I've made a few bald men red. That count?
Ok, non ci ha saputo dire niente. La chiesa.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Do I look like a pious man to you? I've peed on churches.
Questo l'avevo capito. Billy Myers.
Tell me, how long have you been the president of this club?
15 years now, give or take. VP for 10 before that.
Good. Then you can tell me why you stole Lily Myers' paintings from Charles Wade in '86.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'd recommend you be careful with wild accusations like that.
Ok. Oh, cut the bullcrap. I know it was you. Fine. Is there anything I can do for the club to earn your trust? Whatever, be that way. Io direi la seconda. Sì.
Fine. Is there anything I can do for the club to earn your trust?
You mean like cleaning the toilets? Making coffee? I think we got that covered, Cupcake.
Spare me your sexist bullshit. I can take care of business.
You're nothing like your old man, you know that?
I take that as a compliment.
You do that. In any case, I've had enough of this nonsense. Stop pushing your luck.
Ok, chiediamo di Lily Myers.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers?
Nothing that anyone else around here couldn't tell you.
L'incidente nell'81.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 1981?
No, we had our differences, me and him, but that's a horrible fate for a man. I'd rather be dead than a vegetable.
So I take it you and him didn't get along.
No, I could write a book about that man. On one page I'd praise him, on the next I'd want to smash his skull in. He could be a real self-righteous prick when he wanted to, that's for sure. But everyone knew he was the real law around here. Truman was a tool. I respected Joseph, and he respected me, but he hated how Brian looked up to me. Joseph always blamed the club for the path Brian chose in life, even though it was just due to him being a shitty father.
That's bullish. Grandpa wasn't bad parent. Ask him to elaborate. Say nothing. No, domandiamo.
You seriously thought Grandpa was a bad parent?
Everybody knew about it. People just tend to forget the bad qualities of men in wheelchairs. Joseph wasn't a saint. He saw everything in black and white. He was only kind to whomever he considered to be good by his narrow moral standards. The ones who wouldn't fit in that small mold didn't get any chances. None whatsoever.
Jimmy Cochran?
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
No.
Sicuramente. Tell me un po' more di...
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Black Hats MC was founded in the 60s by my old man, my uncle, and 2 other local bikers. Conwell Springs is the mother chapter, and we have support clubs in 6 other locations across 3 states. There's a total of 16 members here, 12 patch, 4 prospects. I'm the acting president of this chapter as well as of the whole club. Have been for more than 15 years.
The law give you any trouble?
It used to be tough when your granddad was around. He and Truman ran a tight ship.
And now?
Now they try, but Boyks and the boy are a nuisance at best.
Ok.
I don't need to show him that.
La chiave?
Hey, Beau, any idea of what this key opens?
You ask weird questions, you know that?
Eh sì, perché sta chiave ce l'abbiamo sempre avuta.
I don't need to show him that.
Questo nemmeno?
I don't need to show him that.
E del fiore?
Do you know anything about this flower, Beau?
Do I look like a florist to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Crack me up, girl.
I segni.
Do you know what this is?
Whoa.
What? Do you recognize that?
I saw one of those with my own eyes a few years ago.
Oh.
Really? Where?
Nella
Middle of
foresta.
the woods, the road to the city. Those things came from nowhere and gave me this crazy headache right on the plate in my head. At the time, I thought it was just a nasty case of migraine.
You have a plate in your head?
Yeah, titanium from a shrapnel wound I got in Nam.
I see. Titanium isn't the least bit magnetic, is it?
How the hell should I know? I'm no scientist.
Do you remember where exactly on the road it happened?
No. Like I said, I dismissed it as a migraine. Didn't pay too much attention as to where I was.
Fair enough.
Ok. No. Dammi una sigaretta.
Care to join me for a smoke, Beau?
Sorry, darling. I'm trying to quit.
Ah. Bene.
All right, I'm gonna hit the road.
Right on. I have some business to take care of, but make yourself at home.
Thanks, Beau. See you around.
Se parliamo con lui? Si può parlare.
Hey, Brian's girl.
Yeah?
I overheard you. I'm Emmett.
Hey.
The boss man isn't usually that grumpy. He's got a lot on his mind. But I think I may know of a way to loosen him up.
I'm all ears, buddy.
Well, Beau and Brian are the double B's, as we used to call them. They used to have this drink together. Brian came up with it. He called it a Bloodier Mary.
Sounds like my kind of drink.
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary, but with pig blood instead of tomato juice.
I take that back.
Gross.
Gross.
I'm kidding. It's just a Bloody Mary, but with a special ingredient added to it.
E lo so che è
If you say
incredente.
that special ingredient is blood, I will literally punch you.
No. Brian refused to tell anyone what it was. He only made it for special occasions. It's probably something uncommon, like a rare herb or some kind of expensive spice.
So let me guess. If I can produce this drink for Beau, you think he would help me out?
It'll make him remember Brian, which should go a long way. He hasn't had that drink since your old man disappeared. Brian was like a son to him. The boss would have died for him back in the day. If you could recall the good times with your father, he might change his mind.
I guess it could be worth a try. But wait, why are you helping me?
Infatti.
You're Brian's kid. That means your family. We take care of
Oh,
family.
the fam.
Well, how was that drink compared with a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit more like pepper and had a punch to it. It usually gave some pretty nasty hangovers. Oh, if you had a lot of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit. Pretty wild.
Trippy. Thanks.
Ma come lo prepariamo?
You're welcome, darling.
Come lo prepariamo, amico?
Hey, Emmett.
Yeah?
Remind me again. What's the difference between a Bloodier Mary and a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit like pepper and had a lot more punch. Gave some pretty nasty hangovers. And if you drank a bunch of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit.
All right, thanks.
Anytime.
Ok.
He's the bartender here. Doesn't appear to be a club member.
Parliamo con lui.
Hey, bartender. Do you happen to know how to make a
Oh,
Bloodier
finalmente
Mary?
sì.
You mean a Bloody Mary?
No, this is something different.
Afraid not. I can make you regular Bloody Mary, though, if you want.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
All right, then.
E se entriamo in questa porta?
Not sure where that leads, but I don't think I have a reason to go in there.
E se chiediamo... Aspetta. E se chiediamo questo a lui?
I don't need to show that to him.
E parliamo invece con i ragazzi, sì. Con i biker.
I'd rather just talk to their leader.
Biker.
I'd rather just talk to their leader.
Ok, dobbiamo fare Bloody Mary.
Impressive bar. These guys... Sorry, endangered flower, but I really need to make a drink.
Wow, un piccolo scoiattolo. Chi di voi ama gli scoiattoli? Alzi la mano. Bene. Ok, quindi allora ritorniamo dai Black Hats, visto che abbiamo l'ingrediente per fare il Bloody Mary. O da Bloodier Mary. Cioè un Bloody Mary un po' più bloody. Ciao, Babbo Natale.
I should give it to the bartender instead.
Ah, ok.
I don't see how those things work together.
Oh, e perché? Vabbè, allora andiamo da Beau.
Hey, Beau, I have some more questions.
I'm listening.
Che domande? No, non c'è niente che io posso chiedere.
All right, I'm gonna hit the road.
Ride safe.
Aspetta.
I should give it to the bartender instead.
So, diamola al bartender.
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Come right up.
Oh, and add this, will you? Just something I like for flavor. Put it in a blender.
Whatever you say.
Ok.
One Bloody Mary. Enjoy.
Grazie, amico.
Thanks, buddy.
The club will cover that, Jose?
Sure thing, VP.
Thanks again, Emmett.
You got it.
Grazie, Emmett. Emmett Brown. Va bene, allora andiamogli a dare il Bloody Mary a Babbo Natale. Ci ringrazierà.
Hey, Beau. I've got something for you.
I recognize that smell. You found your dad's recipe.
Something like that.
E adesso? Sono diventati amici?
Man, is this a trip down memory lane? I keep expecting Brian to walk in here any second. You know, all this nostalgia is making me remember how much I really owe your old man.
Yeah?
Yeah, so here's the deal. In '86, Carl, my VP at the time, came to me and said he had a job lined up for the club. Some guy had offered him good dough for stealing a bunch of paintings from a mansion. He needed 2 brothers for the job. I was busy with other things at the time, so I gave my permission as long as the club got the usual cut. He returned a week later with a nice wad of cash. I didn't realize it was Wade he had knocked off until I read the paper. If I had known that, I'd advised against it. Wade is a powerful man with friends in city council. There's no reason to piss him off.
Ma parla più forte, ragazzo.
So, what do you know about the guy who hired you for the job?
Not much. Carl said it was some bearded preacher.
Whoa, Isaac from the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Oh no.
Could be. I don't know who that is. It was a priest. I know that much.
Thanks, Beau. I'm gonna follow up on this right away.
That's it? You're not gonna ask me about what happened to your old man? Not even curious?
I couldn't give 2 shits about that asshole.
Bullshit. Don't expect anyone to believe you're that angry with someone you don't give 2 shits about.
Either he's dead or he abandoned me. Do any of those options look appealing to you?
They don't, but you should know that no one from the club had anything to do with it. I meant it when I said Brian was a good brother. He had no enemies here. Not then, and not now.
Comforting to hear, Mr. President.
Shut up and listen, girl. I'm trying to tell you something.
Ok, dimmi.
Brian used to talk about heading to Mexico, about riding off into the sunset and getting away from all his newfound responsibilities. And I think part of him was serious. You deserve to know that there's a chance he's still out there somewhere.
Sure. Let's hope that bastard is living it up somewhere.
Just take care of yourself, you hear?
You too.
Ok.
That day went by fast. I think I'm gonna ask if I can stay the night at Grandma's.
Oh, quindi non va a casa. Quindi va dalla nonna.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, Grandma, it got kind of late. Would it be okay if I stay the night?
Of course, dear. Have a seat. I'll make you something to eat.
Oh, you're the best. I'm starving.
That night, Katie dreams. Ah, un altro sogno. Il bambino di prima.
Do you see?
Oddio, sto ragazzo.
You are both unwanted, both discarded.
Questa è la versione Silent Hill del sottosopra.
Good. Lick the flames, buddy boy. Lick the flames and feel the hatred burn.
Mio Dio, che creepy questo qui. Che sogno strano. Guardate quell'uomo alla finestra. Avete visto quell'uomo? Day 4, giorno 4.
Lily's painting, burning, and the kid from the cemetery. It's gotta mean something.